I'm simply overwhelmed by the love and the emotions that you express on this occasion, Madam President and Mr. Chair of the Board and distinguished faculty and my student friends. It's a very touching moment for me. It's usually a touching moment. For me, it's a especially touching moment. Because suddenly I'm coming from another world. I got lost there. You bring me back to my real world. I feel so comfortable. That's where I belong to. That's where I enjoy being. And the campus always thrills me. By being with the faculty, with the students, with the challenges. This is an exciting world. And then you find your path. How to see things in a clearer way than it was before. That's what the university campus is all about. Taking challenges. Building future. Imagine. I put a lot of importance to the young people and the faculty and campus as a whole. Importance of imagination. I said everybody will tell you learn. That's fine, that's okay.
ওয়ালটন আবারো মিলিনিয়ার অফারে ওয়ালটন ফ্রিজ কিনে আপনিও হয়ে যেতে পারেন মিলিয়নিয়ার।
But spend as much time as you do in learning. Imagine. Because imagination is the way which creates the world. If you imagine, I try to emphasize to the young people, if you imagine, it will happen. If you don't imagine, it will never happen. Because you didn't imagine it. So easy. I see imagination gives you the power to unleash yourself. Without that, you are stuck with the reality. Reality is not given. Reality is created. We create it. That's what the beauty of the university campus is. Create the next day, next world, where we are. And you don't realize it at the moment. It's fun, wonderful time being in the campus, making friends. But along the way, we are challenging. We are saying, why not? What about this way? And that make it happen. Because you said, why not? If you didn't ask that question, why not? We would have remained the way we were all the time. So that's what excites me when I come back to the campus, when I meet you, meet the young people. Remind me what I am, what I'm supposed to do. One question I raised when I first started teaching in Bangladesh. Said if the university is the reservoir of all the knowledge, that's what one description of the university. All the knowledge of the world is compressed If so, if all the knowledge is stored, made a reservoir, the campus, how come you have so much power outside your door in Bangladesh? How come your knowledge doesn't spill over to them? Maybe your reservoir doesn't have anything. You're faking it. If there's a real thing, it should have come out. Solution would be long found. I said, there should be connection between the people who live outside the campus and the people who are practicing, learning, teaching within the campus. Now, there is distance. You don't want to pay any attention where you are located, who are people around you. Without them, knowledge has no meaning. Knowledge is for people. So you have people just one step outside your campus boundary. They don't know what you do. You don't know what they do. That pained me. I tried to cross the boundary. My colleagues in the campus hated it. They thought you are devaluing yourself. You are a professor. Why should you be with the farmers or the laborers, the shipbuilders? You demean us. I said, no. I said, as a professor, as a teacher, that's my job, to find answers. If I'm not finding answers, teaching is all in the book. You don't need a teacher. You need a teacher because he and she guides you. How can he and she guide you if he himself doesn't know anything? So that's where my journey began. Amazing thing. Gradually, I turned around. I was the teacher in the campus. And suddenly I find myself a student in the village. Every day I'm learning. Years later I found out that's the best university I ever been to. The village women taught me so much. Today, whatever I'm saying, whatever I'm doing, all inspired by them. And very simple thing about life. Simple questions. And first began with just giving tiny loans. I had no idea. No book tells me that I had to pay good. It's because of the necessity of the circumstances. Forced me to take action. Very innocent action. I didn't think it was an academic work I was doing. It challenged the whole banking system. I said, it's very funny. Banking system is designed in a way, the more you are rich, the more you have, the more you get. Suddenly I looked at it, I said, that doesn't look right. The principle should be other way. The less you have, more right you have to get the service. If you are the poorest, you get the highest priority, which is the reverse. And I started challenging that. Bank says, no, that's not the way it works. I said, I know it doesn't work, but it has to work. They said, it will never work. I said, it's working. And And that voice I raised again and again. It took a long time to get the attention of the universities around the world. Universities are shielded away. They don't want to get into subjects which are not in the book. And I'm doing something which is not in the book. They think it's a non-academic subject. I think it's very much academic subject. It relates to people's life. If it relates to people's life, it relates to university.